here at RAND, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call, 3 p.m. Eastern, Sunday, August 26th. Now, as we continue with our growth and understanding and comprehension, clarity that we're all experiencing, as some people have shared and written in about, is that when you think about vibrational frequency, when you think about all things vibrate, okay? Just generically speaking, you look at everything that you see with your eyes, you vibrate. You vibrate. The wood furniture vibrates. The leather couch vibrates. Everything vibrates. It's all moving. And the slower the vibration, the denser the materials. Okay? It's like we vibrate, our physical bodies vibrate at a level in three-dimensional, third dimension frequency. And that's why we can see each other. Okay, now if our vibration of our bodies accelerated or went up, eventually you wouldn't be able to see each other because you'd be at a different frequency. So your eyes, which are tuned to three-dimensional, could not see or pick up that frequency. It's just like in a light spectrum. We can't see with our eyes. We can't see infrared. We can't see ultraviolet. That we don't have those light spectrums. You have to, in order to pick up those energies, you have to have special cameras in order to pick those up. We can't see them with our eyes. So it's different from the understanding that we do have a constant in motion energy that never stops. So our physical bodies never stop vibrating. They're always in motion. And to us, to most people, they look at their bodies and say, well, that's crazy. There's no, how can that be? How can I be vibrating? How can I have a vibrational frequency? And a lot of people just kind of throw it aside and don't talk about it. And they think it's crazy and that type of thing. But when you start understanding that we all vibrate, and with our emotions, we can create different vibrational frequencies with, being emotional beings that we are. So, if you look at any noise, any sound, which is a vibration. So our voices are a vibration, tone, sound, different octaves, high and low, medium. And that sound's projected, period. So doesn't it make sense that once we understand in a simple application that we all vibrate, that when we speak, our voice is a vibrational frequency. And you ever notice that when someone's singing and they're happy, it gives you begin to feel that energy and be upbeat and happy. Music does that. Really low and lower vibrational frequency music is depressing and pulls you down. It's automatic. It's self-explanatory. So using the most simple ways to comprehend and understand is that it makes sense to stay at a level of happiness. Always stay there. And to go within yourself, period, to tap in to that happiness. Because everything around you and outside of you, as you well know, is more of an illusion, so to speak. And everybody's been trained for generations and decades to look outside, and you get your motivation from outside things when everything is inside of us. So obviously things atrophy when you don't spend much time understanding who you are. And every one of us, see, if you could look across humanity and understand that every human has a God spark, and so we are all equal. Period. We are not better. We are not, more powerful than each other or anything else. We are all equal. Made in the image, which is our God sparks, made in the image of our Creator, Prime Source Creator God. So there's so many things that you can read and research, and it changes your direction and perspective because someone has written something, and then you look at it and you go, well, this totally dispels what I believed, and it's just totally torn that apart, blah, blah, blah. All things that you read, you just use discernment. You just say, okay, well, this is someone's opinion, and they wrote it, and so maybe there's something in here that I can get out of it and put it in my package of material that I've read and built up a knowledge and understanding. So when we have the vibrational frequency, and we know that if we stay at a level of happiness, and that we have this understanding that we are pure love, and we understand love, okay, we comprehend it, and we have this happiness inside of us, and it's always there. It never goes away. Ever, ever, ever goes away. See? It's eternal. The love that we're made of is eternal. So that, when you hear that, starts to get you excited. So, basically, it's untainted. Untainted. And it cannot be tarnished. It cannot be blackened. It cannot be redirected. It is pure. It is powerful. And it can transform just about anything you desire it to transform. And today, we're going to have a meditation called Dream Life Meditation. Dream Life Meditation. People have tried throughout the ages to create their life the way they wanted it. They've all sorts of strange techniques until they're just blue in the face, and they finally stop believing and that they have the ability and power to manifest anything and to create anything. See? And everybody usually hits a wall and they say, it's all garbage and it's junk and it's crap and all that stuff. Dream Life Meditation. You always have sunshine inside of you. And from these meditations that we've been progressing on, you start to understand that, and at first they're like little short bursts, but then you realize that all along, everyone has the power within them to create whatever they desire, as long as it's in happiness and love. See? Not hatred and destruction and everything, because it takes a long time to recover from, and it's just not, it's not what we are. So, dream life means that everybody on this call has a certain wish and a certain idea and certain dreams that they would like to make a reality. So, we are all born with the natural ability to materialize our feelings, and think about this, materialize our feelings and our thoughts into physical form. And it's our nature to do that. It's our nature to be able to create our dreams into reality. Give that a few thoughts. From the time we were small, little children, we had the power to create a world through our imagination. or it's basically just an inherent gift that we're given to empower and enlighten ourselves in this particular world. So you harness the quiet, calm power. You harness, which means you master. You master the mind. It doesn't master you. You master the mind. You have your heart energy, your heart mind, and combined, you literally can very simply create. And it's basically learning how to relax your body, focus, increase your joy vibration. When you increase your joy vibration, then things happen. We all know it. When we get in a joyous state and happiness, things happen. They actually take place. It's right before our eyes. And then once in a while we connect on it. So, dream life, meditation. If you aren't in an area where you are relaxed, get there now and relax your body. If you have a scene that you have lived in your life that you would like to revisit, that you felt you were completely relaxed, go there, relax, or create one if you can't find one in your life that you can remember, and relax your body from head to toe. Then you want to start breathing. Breathing is so important. It helps a lot of our physical ailments. It helps a lot of things. And you want to breathe, inhale through the nose and out through the mouth. You want to hold it 1001, 1002, 1003. And you want to exhale through the mouth. You're inhaling positive divine energy. You're inhaling happiness, joy, abundance, prosperity. All of these things that are within you are opening up as you breathe in. No locks, no keys, no shuttered windows. You're able to open everything up, breathe, and enjoy. And all of that saturation, eternal love, rejuvenation, and awareness and clarity all comes in as you breathe in, as you inhale. And you exhale things that you don't feel you need. That, things that are just not serving you any purpose whatsoever. And you just vaporize, let them go. Anger. Any of the feelings and emotions that can bring you down, that you know that they don't serve you any real purpose, so you just let them go. And now we go through the heart center, and we go as deep and deep and deep and deep, and as we go deeper, we become more and more peaceful. We come to an area where there is golden white pink light, purple transmuting flame circulating around us and around you and above you, and it's vibrating and it's saturating you with eternal love. You feel it with every existence that you are. You see your higher self, you join your higher self. Become one. We are all in communication with our higher selves. We call upon all light beings from all over the solar system, the galaxy, the universe. All of the light beings on planet Earth, inside and out, all of love and from love, to come in and join us on this meditation. We call upon the archangels, the seraphim, and the cherubim. We call upon the sprites and the fairies. We call upon inner earth and hollow earth. We call upon the ascended masters. We call call upon all of our loved ones who have passed over. All of love and from love that are coming in now, floating in, joining us hand in hand, arm in arm in this meditation. We all float up above the planet. We see our meditative sphere that we created. Someone reminded me, I believe we're at, this is our 200th meditation. And we're going strong. So we see our meditative sphere housing all of our meditations in perpetual motion, glittering and reflecting, and you can hear it vibrating and humming at a much high vibrational frequency of eternal love. We feel the rain warmly start to saturate the crown of our head through our crown chakra, all the way through the body. You can feel it warming inside and out, all the way down to the toes and the bottom of the feet. You can feel it saturating you, relaxing you peacefully, joyfully. And you begin to realize that all of your intentions coming from your heart and your mind, which you master, your heart energy and your mind energy, is all of the things that you desire in your life are obtainable. They're no longer a dream. They are forming into reality. You are feeling this. All of the inhabitants of planet Earth are becoming saturated with this energy and this awareness and this clarity of now knowing that you are a co-creator and you can generate, and that's in controlling the mind energy, blending it with the heart center energy, and letting it create, guiding it like a proud parent, guiding it and allowing it to create. So as long as you maintain that high vibrational frequency, work on it, keep yourself in that space, you have a limitless supply of joy and happiness in your heart center. You have a limitless supply of eternal love. You never run out. So once you open that conduit, it is continual and constant. You can feel it like a busy highway, just flowing at full force. And everywhere you go that you view and create, you saturate with higher vibrational frequency so that it cannot be interrupted. This is a practice you will take with you after this meditation. This is something that you will continue to do and improve upon. It's all up to you. It's all there. You just reach in, turn up the volume inside your heart center, and relax and enjoy as things become reality. You are in control. You are the master. So I'll join you in the meditation, and I'll return to close us out. Now, as we've gone along with many meditations, and you start realizing that a lot of things you don't realize that you begin practicing, and as you practice, it like I said, becomes a habit, and the habit gets seated, and instead of a lot of us are kind of like, with our thoughts and our emotions, we're kind of like just wandering generalities. Things just kind of, they're all in different directions and wandering around, and we are not in control of them. See, they're just kind of floating all over the place. Now, it's up to people to choose to do that, and that's up to them. They just want things to float around. There's really no what do you call it? There's no negatives about any of it, quite frankly. So, but when, there's so many people that I talk with that are looking to enjoy their existence, to enjoy their physical life, the things that they desire, things that they just think, well, that's just a dream, that's never going to happen. When you focus and you're aware of your thoughts and your emotions, you have your heart center. That's a separate brain from your brain and your head and your mind. It's separate. So the mind thinks things, but a lot of the times the mind controls us. All right? And a lot of the times the heart is much more powerful than the mind emotionally. Now imagine balancing those energies, and you see the life that you desire. You just put it out in front of you. Literally see it. And then practice replacing every negative with a positive. It's crucial that you do that. Replace every negative with a positive. And the negative is up to you. Some people may see things as negatives, others see them as positives. But for you, for just what you are desiring, whether it be, massive amounts of financial security, health, I would think that everybody would pick health first, then financial security, because the financial security is much more enjoyable with good health. And some people might say, let's bring in the technologies. These are everything is to your picking and your choosing. You decide what you desire and want to create for you. Not anybody else, for you. Because eventually, if your intentions are good to you, you want to do this, you want to do that, you want to do this, you want to do that, you can do it. But the key here is of replacing the negatives with the positives. That's constantly building a stairway to your dream life. Building a stairway. And you get there and you have your dream life. And it's not so difficult, but it's the habit that you get into. That's the tough part, because we have been trained for so long that we don't have a higher self, that we don't have a God spark, that we don't have any of this, that we're just wandering around and, you know, all kinds of goop that is sent into us, you know, as we grow up and experience and are exposed to different things. So, but imagine, you do, and you all know that it's inherent in each and every one of us that we know that we have a higher self. We just know it. We feel it. Most, not too much yet. Some, a lot. Others, even more. So as this processes and this grows within you, and you understand is that your heart center is very super powerful energy. It's connected to your higher self. The higher you become in positive and kindness and unselfishness and sharing and forgiveness, all of these things that we all have, they're all within. We just open them up and let them flow. And eventually, the disruptions become less and less and less. And I mean the negative sparks and slip-ins and slides where you get these negative forms that come in and negative thoughts and everything to you that are, you know, basically you view. This is, I really don't care to have that. That's just not me. And we know that if you do that, you elevate yourself and you determine what kind of a life, no matter where you're at in your current life, doesn't matter. What kind of a life do you desire? You know, do you want a lot of wealth? Boom. Do you want wonderful good health? Boom. Thinking about these things, concentrating and keeping your direction 100% focused on what it is you desire, period. In your dream life. A dream life becomes a reality life, period. So it's focusing that beam of light and eternal love on the things that you desire and stop the mind from controlling you. This is all about habit and getting into the habit of it. It doesn't matter, and the tough parts is when we have things around us happen that pull us away, that cause us pain, sorrow, anguish, all of those things. And it's like within ourselves we are generating a beacon of true love, of eternal love, of happiness and joy. And we know that we have it inside of us. We're not creating it. It's inside of us already. So we're letting it out. I'm spending this extra time today to just kind of elevate things of clarity and awareness of this. And, you know, everybody tries to stay positive. I know, everybody, you know, but they get sidetracked. They get derailed. And the point is that you have everything it takes to let go and retrain your brain to believe anything is possible. Anything. When you train that brain, you, the master, train the brain. And this is a simple process. It's just reinforcing your thought process and your heart center into positive love light energy, which you already are. So think about that. You aren't creating it. You already are it. So you direct it. And once you do that, once you're able to retrain your brain to believe anything is possible, that is the golden key for you to become a master of your life, of the things you desire, and making them a reality. And so many people don't do that. Oh yeah, that's all a bunch of hogwash. I've tried that. It doesn't work. See, all these negatives and stuff. And the biggest thing is you let it go and you let it build. It's already being created. But as you let in the negatives and everything, the doubt, the fear, the anxiety, the lack of confidence, which we all carry at times, boom. See? It just eats away at it, and it counteracts it, and it just never seems to go anywhere. Year after year after year. It just never goes anywhere. That's why. Because we allow these things to come in. And we all do it. You know, it's just part of our learning and makeup on this in this world. And so, but when you step in as the guide and the overseer of your thoughts and your emotions, and knowing that you organize them and you direct that beam of eternal love, and you retrain that brain, where the brain will tell you, see, the brain will say, oh, no, that's crap. That's not going to happen, okay? You know, it's just, you're going to die with poverty and illness and all this stuff. And people get those thoughts, see? Not that it's ever going to change. Never going to change. Not going to change. That's the life you've been given, and so, you know, take it or leave it. It's all crap, see? It's years and years and generations of people giving up and not understanding themselves. So it's so, and this vibrates, I can guarantee you, what I'm sharing with you is vibrating in a very high place with each and every one of you. It's lighting you up like a Christmas tree. You are becoming infused because you're becoming much more aware of your eternal love and the power and energy you hold within that body. And it's just, and as you focus, remember, you're the master. You are the master of that brain. The brain is not the master of you. Your thoughts are controlled by you. And once you get in the habit of doing that, it becomes automatic. So I'm wishing everyone, Prime Source Creator God, Father, Mother God, perfect, great health, perfect, great prosperity, perfect, great abundance, perfect peace, happiness, joy, bliss, contentment, comfort. All of these energies are you and always have been. You're opening them up and you're living them. You're experiencing them rather than have them all bottled up inside of you and constantly entertaining negative flies that you have to keep shooing away constantly. They become an irritant, a bothersome irritant. As you embrace who you are, your eternal love, what you're made of, your vibrational frequency increases, your intent and your practice of controlling your direction of creating what you desire in your life are coming into a reality, and patience is golden for you to just to say, it's a matter of fact. It's being created right now. Period. So, we will be back here Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern, August 27th at 2018, and I will have a time for change call on Wednesday of this coming week, the 29th at 9 p.m. Eastern. So I ask Prime Source Creator God to supercharge each and every one of you through your heart center, through your eternal love, and your thoughts are filled with powerful, positive creation.